Alright guys, welcome back to the video. So we did go over another $1,000 bill hunt, but unfortunately we got skunked guys again. Got skunked on our bill hunt. We did find another word, George. Um, but we ended up giving it away by accident, so we didn't type it up. But today I want to talk to y'all about a little of a silver hunt we did. Plus we do have another pickup guys. Now we're on our third Lady of Liberty from Costco. So it's been a while since I picked up gold or silver. It's been a couple weeks. I'm pretty busy at work and just haven't had enough time. So we've been out of town, and I want to tell you guys, we did not have a good time picking up gold and silver out of town. So the first place we went to, we actually it was a guy. He didn't even sell gold or silver. He just bought it. So he was letting us know like the places around the area and stuff. And we asked him, we're like, hey, is there a good place to buy gold and silver around here? And he told us he didn't really want to give us any information because the last people he sent to, they didn't have a good time. And then he pretty much told us everybody in that area don't buy from them. I was like, what is going on here? So that was kind of crazy. But yeah, that was our first experience not buying from our local and going out of our market to buy gold and silver. So we ended up not buying anything there. And then on our way home this weekend, we did stop by a pawn shop. And we figured let's just give this pawn shop, uh, give it a chance to buy something there because we pretty much couldn't get to our local because they were closed. I know I noticed that since I started stacking gold and silver, I'm on like 4 months or so. I noticed they don't really open on weekends, which is weird. Unless that's always been a thing. If that's always been a thing, let me know. But it's always hard to buy gold and silver because they're just always closed for some reason. Except for this place, Costco. Everywhere else was closed except for Costco, so I picked up another 10 ouncer. Still under 40 bucks an ounce there, so glad for that. But yeah, so this pawn shop, man, I talk about bad experience. This place you guys would not believe. They had some gold on one side, silver on the other side. And they're just like, how you guys go to the gun store and you could just tell like they don't know what they're talking about. Like they just sell the guns. Like I literally had that happen at this pawn shop. Like I don't know if they're all like that or I don't know. But yeah, there I was like, how much is this 10th ounce? I was gonna get a 10th ounce of gold. There's a 2.5 gram 2.5 gram bar. I was like, both of those, how much do those cost? A lady picked it up. Had to walk to the other side where the register is. Oh, let me check. And then the register side, they had the silver, and I was like, oh, how much is this dime? They only had like 6 dimes in there. So how much are you guys selling a dime? One of these dimes for? So first of all, they took like at least 25 minutes to tell me a price because they're like, oh, prices change every day, blah, blah, blah. So they had to figure it out. And I was like, how I knew I was about to get a bad price was they had the gun section and they had mini shells, right? If you guys watch my ammo stockpiling videos, I do try to stock up on some mini shells. And they had one box. I was like, how much is that box? They're so fast. Or, oh, that's 22 bucks a box, and we got extra in the bag. Like 22 bucks. Like that's how I knew I was. They're about to give me a high price on gold and silver. Because 22 bucks for that same box, you could buy that box at Walmart for $7. I'm like, hello. But yeah, we waited around for the pricing. It took some time, and they came back, guys, with the dime first. I was thinking like, okay, hopefully they say like at least something under $3, right? Because it's a pawn shop. They came at me. They said for one dime they'll sell it to me for $18. I was like, what? Like not out loud, but in my head. I was like, you guys gotta be kidding me. $18 for one dime. It was just a Roosevelt. Like, yeah, that's how our journey went. I almost felt like asking them how much do you buy it for, because man, if they're buying it, if they're selling it for $18 a dime, maybe they're buying the dime for $15. You know, I would have brought all my dimes in. I would have buy it from everywhere else, keep selling it to them like every day. That's crazy, but yeah. But yeah, I did not have a good time there, guys. $18 for one dime? Like, are you kidding me? That's like they didn't have a dollar's face, so they had six in there. But I calculated $18. If you're gonna do an ounce, that's like 14 dimes, right? 14 dimes at $18 a piece. I think that I calculated it was like $250, $252 an ounce, guys. Like you guys are out of your mind. Like I'm gonna pay $250 an ounce for a dime. If that's the case, I'd rather go to freaking Specters and buy a sword or something. But yeah, that was crazy. That was my gold and silver experience past couple weeks. Is one city, nothing, trash talking every other dealer there, and then the other pass through city just. I don't know. I don't think they're trying to scam me. I just think they just didn't know. They're just looking on Google or whatever for like over 25 minutes. Came at me with one dime for $18. It's crazy. I almost felt like it was SHTF. I was like, "Are we ready? Did I miss something since I left the house, or what happened here?" But yeah, came home, ate some sushi at Trappers, went to Costco, picked up a bar. Now Costco, they're selling about at that time, I think it was like $1.50 or something around there, over an ounce. That's still way better than $250 an ounce for some dimes. That is crazy. What has you guys' craziest buying experience been? Like, have people just try to sell you something that's just so out of this world? I don't know. Maybe it's like that. A pawn shop. That's, like I said, it's my first pawn shop I tried, so almost makes me not want to go into any other pawn shop. But here you guys go. Check this out. I got the Treyway right here. Three 10 ounces from Costco. Lady of Liberty. It did start off. I could see the trend going up. So it was like $3.99. This one was like three. I think this was had been close to like 380 or something. This one had to be like 360, 359, something like that. So it's been going up at Costco a little bit. There was no gold in the shelf, so someone must have bought all those up. But yeah, I always told myself when I first started, try to stick under 40 and four, so 4 4. Because I started pretty much, and then gold and silver kind of went up to like 100 to 1. So I was always thinking buy under $40 an ounce of silver and $4,000 an ounce of gold. Because I'm trying to stack for the long run. So I figure if I buy under 40 and then I don't sell till over 40, well, that's the plan for the long term, of course. And I'm still in kind of my budget. But now if gold goes over or silver goes over 40 now, then I don't know. Have to redefine my purchasing strategies, guys. Look at that. Scottsdale. Have you guys seen those big 5 ounce coins? Those look beautiful too. Seen a couple of YouTubers have bula, plenty 5 ounces. Oh, they're pretty sick. All right, well, this short little stockpile. Did not, like I said, on my bill hunt, only received that one Where's George, but I didn't get to lock it in. And I got a little 10 ounce pickup. I think it's been a couple weeks since my last one, so I'll try to make our next one a little sooner. Hopefully the coin shops open a little later this week, and we'll see if we can get there. All right, if you're new to the channel, if you last this long, hit that subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. See you next one. Later.